Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy GZTV. I just got done recording my Schoolboy Q stuff, and now we are here to talk about the NBA for one last thing in the night and one last thing in the college dorm because I'm doing all my other videos at home for the next week. We're going home for spring break. Exciting stuff. How many games we got? We got 4 games. We have 4 games from tonight I want to talk about. Obviously, this is the second to last, recap we're going to kind of do for the week. My Celtics play tomorrow, so I'm hyped. I'm probably going to try to watch that with my dad. Should be a fun time. But let's get into it. We have the Jazz and the Magic to start off the night. Jalen Suggs and Paolo Banchero lead the Magic to an 8-point win over the slumping Jazz. The Jazz have struggled recently. They had some runs kind of going into All-Star break. They come out of All-Star break, kind of play terrible. But yeah, solid scoring for Jalen Suggs. Obviously, super clutch 3-point shooting, down the stretch. So good stuff there. I don't know who wants to send me a message on Instagram. Don't know you. See you later. But yeah, Cole Anthony, doing a little facilitating. It's a pretty solid game. It's a pretty good game here. I didn't watch too much of it because too much basketball tonight because obviously I was working on videos, streaming. I'm not going to be able to stream too much during the week when I have school, so it's a nice opportunity to get to, when I don't have that loaded of a homework week. But yeah, Franz Wagner got to the rim. Lucas Omanik was hitting shots too. Looking at the Jazz, 19 and 10 for John Collins. He shot 67% from 3, 70% overall. Yeah, I didn't watch too much of that game. I don't even know if I saw that block really, but yeah, that was a great game. So cool stuff. Obviously, the Jazz, all they had was John Collins performing. I don't know. Who the hell has been Bryce Sensabaugh? He played for Ohio State. I don't know who the hell that is. They have random ass guys making their lineups. It's weird. They have a weird situation in Utah. That's a weird team. But looking at the Magic, Paolo Banchero put up 29, so that's cool. 14 and 10 off the bench for Mo Wagner. So, putting up some numbers there. Moving on, I'm not going to say I'm going to speed run through this, but my God, my head is throbbing. I don't know what's going on with me right now. Let's move on to Rockets Suns. So Devin Booker scores 35 points. Kevin Durant adds 24 to help the Suns beat the Rockets by 5. The Rockets kind of cut it close. I don't know why that happened. Phoenix All-Star Devin Booker and Houston rookie Cam Whitmore got into a minor scuffle midway through the fourth quarter, and both players were called for a technical foul. I guess that's where some tension came from. Alperen Sengun argued with an official and got ejected. I don't know how that gets you ejected. That's really weird. Yeah, obviously the benches got... There was some tempers flaring in this game. It was a super weird, interesting situation. Devin Booker doesn't stand a chance against Cam Whitmore. I'm just going to put that out there. Devin Booker is one of those tough guy personas in the NBA, and yeah, you're just not that guy. But Jusuf Nurkic was hitting tough shots time and time again. Devin Booker was hitting some really tough shots as well all game. But Jabari Smith Jr. had 11 and 16. You get 21 out of Fred VanVleet. You get 34 out of Jalen Green. Obviously, Sengun getting ejected didn't help much, but honestly, Dillon Brooks didn't really play that good. You got to bring a guy like Cam Whitmore in there, and then they did. They started to give Cam Whitmore more minutes throughout the game as they saw a guy like Dillon Brooks kind of struggle. So, yeah, interesting stuff there. The Suns, Kevin Durant put up 24. He shot 33% from 3. You get 16 and 13 for Jusuf Nurkic. You get 35 points for Devin Booker. Devin Booker's, he's been a little quiet recently, so it's nice to see him have one of those games. So, yeah, good stuff. And moving on to the Heat and the Nuggets, we get that finals rematch. Obviously, it's probably one of the most forgettable finals, so it's not like anyone really cares. And I don't even know if Chippy's here. He's a huge Miami Heat fan. But Michael Porter scores 30 points. The Nuggets hold off the Heat's fourth quarter rally. They win by 6. Yeah, great scoring for MPJ this game. This is just a tough team to beat. There's not a lot of teams in the NBA that can beat this team consistently. Yeah, picking up the scoring load. Jamal Murray left with a sprained ankle. So again, this is I say this a lot about the Nuggets. This is what championship basketball is made for. You get a guy that seems down and out, and you bring someone else in to kind of take over the duties. So it's awesome. Good win. Jokic dropped some pretty crazy buckets this game. I don't know what Peyton Watson was doing. Peyton Watson's been a very interesting guy for this organization. Christian Brown was hitting tough shots. Obviously, Jokic facilitating. Hopefully, Jamal Murray's okay. He's going to be a big part of that playoff run. Obviously, he has a little over 20 games to recover from whatever he's dealing with. But yeah, Jimmy Butler put up 21. You get 22 from Bam Adebayo. Not much really happening here. I'm not sure why Nikola Jovic is starting over a guy like Cody Martin or Caleb Martin, whichever one it is. Caleb Martin. I don't know why Jovic is starting over a guy like that, but it's interesting. It's they have super weird lineups. I don't know. It is what it is. I guess there's a height difference. They want to have a bigger squad, especially with Bam playing the 5. I don't know. But the Nuggets, you get 30 and 11 from Michael Porter Jr., who shot 40% from 3. You get 18 and 11 from Jokic. And that's about going to wrap it up. Getting into the final game of the night, the game that most people are excited for. The Lakers are making headlines left and right. They're having an amazing season as of now. Really happy for them, obviously. I'm not a huge Lakers fan, but you got to appreciate LeBron and the greatness that he's brought to every team he's gone to. But yeah, the Lakers send the Wizards to their 13th straight loss, and it sucks because this is a hard-fought battle for a team like the Wizards. But they win by 3 in OT. Yeah, huge buckets for AD down the stretch. Huge scoring night for him. I'm telling you, why the hell isn't this guy an all-star starter, and why is KD getting nods over him? I think as an all-around player, AD trumps Kevin Durant in a lot of ways. He's a better defender. He's a better rebounder. Those two alone, he might even be a better playmaker. Like, you know what I mean? He's just dominant. He's more dominant. Yeah, obviously the Wizards are having some woes. That's kind of expected at this point. I mean, what are we even doing right now? Kyle Kuzma dropped that tweet earlier on in the year, and it's aged like milk. That chase down block, on Poole from LeBron was great, like JJ. And we've had some new people come to the recap, so I really appreciate you guys. Turning defense into offense, LeBron was. Darvin Ham getting teed up, trying to ruin the Lakers season as much as he can. Jordan Poole almost had a buzzer beater. That was a really good game. I don't know why I didn't watch more of that. Jordan Poole and AR were going at it. Such an interesting thing, with that. D'Angelo Russell was getting to the bucket a lot, so... Yeah, this was just a really good game for both teams. 23 points for Marvin Bagley. Made his only 3. You get 20 and 10 for Kyle Kuzma, shot 50% from 3. You get 15 and 15 for Deni Avdija, who shot 60% from 3, 50% overall. I mean, this is just top notch for the Wizards. This is like their full potential. You get 20 off the bench for Corey Kispert. You get 34 off the bench for Jordan Poole. These two guys off the bench combined for 54. That is kind of ridiculous. Shooting 50% as well for Jordan Poole. Now, obviously, he's had some scoring slumps. He's struggled a lot there, but this was actually a really efficient game against a pretty good team in the Lakers. Landry Shamet. Jordan Poole should start over Landry Shamet. I mean, it's getting kind of ridiculous that we're starting Shamet over Jordan Poole. I think that's kind of dumb, honestly. But looking at the Lakers, Anthony Davis, 40 and 15, just phenomenal. This is a phenomenal run the Lakers are going on. Sensational. LeBron James puts up 31. He shot 40% from 3, 50% overall. You get 22 for Damian Lillard. So, yeah, I mean, their big 3 is just on full display. It's been really fun to watch. But let's get into tomorrow's game. Celtics have a crazy schedule. I don't know what's up with it. I mean, they're playing the Mavs tomorrow. Celtics, Mavs, Kings, Timberwolves, the Pacers play the Pelicans again. Those should be really good games. I'll be watching a lot of basketball tomorrow with my dad and stuff. I'm going to be back home, so that'll be exciting. But I'm out, guys.